Good morning, fish tubers, and everyone else who loves fishies. We're on bright. Are you just having some morning pellets right now? They're all getting along really good. Kind of happy I made the decision to put all the Oscars in this tank. I think it's going to work out just fine. Just fine. Oh, that's a sexy looking Oscar tank. There just wasn't enough fish in it. Now, when you do your Oscar research, this is too many Oscars in this tank. But they also say that about all the other fish. And when you do it the recommended way, your tank just looks empty. So, I treat these guys just like I did with my discus. And I think this tank can take all 6 of these Oscars, even when they're full grown like her. And she's as big as they get. She's between 15, 16 inches, and that's it, really. That's like record Oscar size. So, if you just expand each one of those to her size, there's plenty of space in there. Plenty of space for 6 fish. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to just have these guys in here now. And I'm going to do other things with the other tanks. The big one opposite side of this wall, the 65 gallon tall, 4 foot. I'm going to put a flower horn in there, I think. And find a real nice one though. Spend the money. Get an absolutely gorgeous one. Not one of those standard little gray ones. I want like, if you go to Big Al's website, Facebook page, you look at their Ottawa one. They've got one in their store right now, just gorgeous. I want one like that. They won't sell that one, but they said they can get me one. So we're going to talk to them about that in the coming weeks. See if we can get one ordered up. But yeah, water conditions in here are just looking fantastic. We changed out the water a day and a half ago in the centralized system, and then yesterday we linked in another 65 gallon tank, and everything's had time to cycle and adapt to the additional tank, the additional environment I added. Sort of been assimilated into this big environment. Now the water's just absolutely perfect. Very clean, very clear. It's like that all across all the tanks. They all help each other out. It's a really good system. Thoroughly enjoying it. And flower horns can live at Oscar temperatures, so I'm going to get a flower horn. Dedicated tank to it. Maybe I'll get a female too. A boy and a girl. For now, I think I'll just start and get a boy. See what it's like, because they're pretty crazy fish. So we'll get them. We'll get them up in the rack. I think maybe on the top one. That might be the safest place for a flower horn. When you think of their destructive nature, that tank's probably the better one. Not sure I'd want to put a flower horn in with one of these weirs. But the same could be said for the Oscars, and they're fine with it. They don't even mess with it. So It'd be cool to mix a flower horn in this Oscar tank, but I don't think it'll go well. From what I've seen, those fish are active and they're freaking crazy. So, better off by himself. But maybe they go crazy because they're by themselves, you know. That happens too. They're smart fish, so I don't know. If you socialize it properly, it might not be a jerk. Because Oscars can be jerks, but if you socialize them, then they're peaceful. As you can see, there's really no conflict. My discus pester each other more than these guys do. And these are supposed to be more aggressive. Well, they are more aggressive, but it's not happening here. A happy little family. She's really been coloring up lately. I've been feeding them colored hats and foods. Trying to bring out their best. He's still pretty pale, but he's meant to be, I think. So, but his yellow's coming up. It's getting a little better. A couple more weeks, we should really see something nice out of him. Expecting those yellows to pop and his blacks to darken a little. He's gonna be a sexy fish. And this fish started off ugly, but it's coloring up and its fins are turning nice and dark black, so it's going to be interesting looking. I thought it was just going to be an ugly mess, but it's actually turning out to look half decent. Let's see what happens as she keeps going. That one's a girl for sure. It's huge. Yeah, that's the right amount of fish for this tank. And they get to breathe and enjoy water. 450 gallons of continuous flowing water. That's just a beautiful thing. But check out their growth rates. They're growing fast, way fast. You just got to go back in my videos and you'll see what's going on with the growth rates. That was about the worst I've seen in aggression. Like all last, like in days. And they're probably just a little bit pecking order because I put 2 new ones in. But it's like we're going to have to get in there and gravel vac soon too. And that's fine. Messy fish. Gotta stay on top of it. There it is, folks. Thanks for watching. And we'll catch you on the next one.